goes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, time to call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRL, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum, it's a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, time to call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRL, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum, it's a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, time to call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRL, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum, it's a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, time to call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRL, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum, it's a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, shout the call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, shout the call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, shout the call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, shout the call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses.
Welcome, everybody, to the HVRL ARCA Series Season 2. We're in our practice session here for our first race here at Daytona. We have 72 laps tonight at Daytona. I'm here joined with Brandon Dayhoff. How are you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing well. Can't wait to see this ARCA guys go out in Daytona.
Heck yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a full field, I think. We're starting to get people filing in here. We still got about 15 minutes left in practice. We just wanted to get in early, get a chance to talk to some of these guys. Since last week we weren't able to really do that all too much. And let's grab Nick DeTraglia for our first one here and see how he's doing tonight. Nick DeTraglia, this is Sean and Brandon up in the broadcast booth. Can you hear us?
Sir, how's it going?
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Living the dream here.
Nice. You like the super speedways, or are you not in favor of them?
Nah, I'm not the biggest fan of them, honestly, but I'm learning these. Honestly, the duals help a lot. Running them and then running the trucks in the Daytona just helps me get used to it. Getting steady on the wheel and trying to keep it as straight as possible.
Nice, man. Brandon was telling me about some sort of bet you may have with another driver or maybe another team. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So me and Thad Miller, whoever beats each other each race has to run their logo on their car. So this week, Thad is running my logo on his car because I beat him at the duel.
Well, let's bring his car up and get a good look at that right now.
Yeah, that NSG construction paint's gonna look mighty fine on that Ford.
It does look good, actually. I mean, he's got the white scheme with the orange and black logo on it. Very nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah, looks pretty nice. He did a good job. Now, hopefully I don't have to make a paint for his company, but we'll see what happens.
All right. I think it says "Don't be a yuppie" or something on the back of this car. Let's get a better
That's
look at
what
that.
it does say. Yeah.
That's funny.
He lives over on the beach and he drives around in a golf cart. So I just told him, don't be a yuppie and get something more manly.
That's funny, dude. Well, that's cool, man. I like to see that you guys getting into it and putting some stuff on the line and gives you guys something else to shoot for during the season.
Yeah,
Brandon,
this is
you
a
got
great
anything for him?
community.
Well, let's see here. You just plan on leading a lot of laps today. I was looking over last season's statistics. You got two top fives and two top tens. You led 111 laps last season. Plan on adding on to that tonight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't really have high hopes for tonight. I just want to try to keep it as clean as I can. Stay out the IPL list, and if I can get some laps up there, I'd be good. That's where I'd be. I stick around my team, see where we can go, stay as clean as possible.
Nice, man.
But
Well,
I got high hopes for this season.
cool, man. Yeah, I mean, you were fast last season. At quite a few tracks and pretty consistent. But you know the game. But you were in it enough last year to know, how you got to get through these races as clean as possible. They can get a little hectic at times, and just keeping it clean and trying to get to the end is a very big factor in a lot of these races.
Oh yeah. Now all I gotta battle is Drew. Day off's out of here, so just got Drew to deal with.
Yeah. All right, dude. What team were you in? I'll get you back down there. I know that, but I
Superior
just
Sim
that's
Sports.
yeah. I get you down there. Give me 1 second. And
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
yeah. Good luck tonight, man.
Appreciate it.
And that was Nick DeTraglia. He raced with us last season. Let's get the guy he was just talking about. Let's get Drew up here. I know he likes these super speedways. Drew, you're up here in the booth with Brandon Dayhoff and Sean Wilder. How you doing tonight, man?
Good. How about you?
Doing great, dude. I know. I think I know. I think you're a pretty big fan of these super speedways, right?
Depends on the day, honestly. Just depends on what happens. Some days I'm a fan of them. Some days I'd rather not run them. But um, either way, I'm ready for it.
Nice. You find any dancing partners out there yet? You can be able to work with?
Yeah, I've had a couple guys message me reaching out that we could work together and get something going. But I always like to wait until the right time to do that. I don't want to be, I know I'm starting on the pole, but you don't want to be on up front too long here because it just burns up your fuel. So everyone else is, right around 75% throttle while you're full throttle. They'll just save more fuel than you or whatever. So um, kind of want to get out of that. Kind of want to stay out of the danger zone, but at the same time, I don't want to be the guy leading the whole time and then
Right. Yeah.
get set up at the end or burn fuel. That's gonna be
Hey,
the major thing here tonight.
how you guys looking on a tank of fuel? How many laps you getting?
I can pull over and check for you.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I think I'll go with like
It's
20.
gonna vary. Obviously, it's probably like 19 to 21 or something like that, probably. And just like you said, if you're out front, it's gonna burn a little more.
I guess it depends on where in the draft you are. If you're in traffic, you'll probably save a little bit more if you save right, or if you're up front, you're probably gonna burn a little bit more. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
guess it just depends.
Yep. All right, man. Dayhoff, got anything for Drew here? Got any questions?
Drew, so I know you were the only guy that actually reached over 200 laps led last season. Plan on adding on to that and possibly a third win.
I hope so. Anything can happen in Daytona, but it would be good to lead some laps tonight and add on a little bit to that total. Um, and it looks like it's about 15 laps of fuel, so we're 7 laps short come for the lap 22 caution.
Okay, cool. That should make some interesting, strategy, and hopefully we stay green there and see some green flag pit stops there that first run. But yeah, man, good luck tonight, and try to keep it clean.
Thank you. Yep, that's the key here.
Yep. All right, buddy. Good luck, man. Get you back down to.
Thank you.
You were in the open race comms, right?
Right.
Okay, cool, man. So Drew is set to go in the GM certified service number 3, as he likes to run. Let's get one of your
Yeah,
HVR guys up here. We don't. We talked to Shane. We've talked to Shane like last week, I think, right? Didn't he finish up in the top? Yeah.
yeah, you got a podium last week.
Let's get Colton up here. I know Colton likes these super speedways. Colton Lanford, you're up in the broadcast booth with Sean Wilder and Brandon Dayhoff. How you doing tonight?
Oh, just getting some practice in. How's it going?
Doing good, man. How you feeling about the race tonight? You got any strategies you're gonna try to implement, or just try to survive? How you looking at this?
Oh, I'm just trying to make my way through the field like everybody else will be. But no, it's just me and one other HBR guy. So we're gonna see if we can strategize, try and link up as fast as possible, and see if we can survive this race together.
Yeah, Shane did pretty good last week, I believe. So yeah,
Absolutely, he did.
no Forrest, huh?
Apparently not. I'm kind of bummed out about it. I'm sad not having Kale with us either. So it's like, all right,
Yeah. All right.
not
Keller
Kale,
and
sorry, Jace.
yeah, Jays. Yeah, Mr. Keller. Um, that's unfortunate. That sucks. I know you like these super speedways, don't you? You like these? Fan of these
Yeah.
tracks?
I mean, you've raced with me long enough.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like the Pied Piper of these super speedways.
Right. All right, man. Well, good luck tonight. We're getting a good look here. Number 25, Holy Bible Racing Toyota Camry. So, good luck tonight, man. Hope to see you up to the front and try to keep all the fenders on that thing.
Yeah, I definitely need a better result than last week. That was a rough start and horrible finish halfway through.
Nice, man. All right, well, good luck. We'll think we may have time for one more interview, but good luck, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
All right, that was sorry, Dayoff. I was gonna see if you had anything for him, but I got rid of him too quick. Let's
Oh,
get
it's all good.
let's get one of these McLean guys up in here, man. We got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they're multiplying.
Let's get Quinn up here. See what he's feeling like tonight. Hey, Quinn McLean. This is Shaw Wilder and Brandon Dayhoff up in the broadcast booth. Can you hear us?
I gotcha.
How you doing,
boys?
man? How are you doing?
Oh, not pretty good. Pretty good. Just trying to get settled in here and get comfortable.
Nice.
And yeah.
I like the paint schemes you guys got going on tonight. The matching
Well,
trio of you guys.
yeah. We put a little thought into that one. So yeah, they look. We're pretty happy with them. They look good.
Yes, they do. They do. So you guys plan on what are you guys starting close to each other? Are you guys spread out or?
I think Dylan and I are close around 15, 16, 17, and then I think Sean is just a little bit behind us. So.
Okay. So you guys should be able to link up pretty quick
I think so.
Try to protect each other and keep each other abreast of what's going on and things like that. You guys have any specific strategy? Just try to survive, or you guys gonna try to get to the front? What do you think?
The first half at least, we'll just take it easy and try and keep it safe and stay out of everything. And that's once we get past halfway, we'll reassess and see where we're at and get after it.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, Dayhoff, you got any questions here for Quinn?
So, as the most consistent McLean, you guys are planning on improving the other two McLeans? Are you guys having weekly meetings in their living room?
I'm sorry, I've got everybody else coming over my radio talking too, so I didn't pick up what you were saying.
I'll say that the most consistent out of the McLeans. You guys been working together and improving. You guys having weekly meetings in y'all's living room?
Well, we're all kind of spread out, so we don't live too close to each other. So we get out when we can, but we're pretty busy too. So not as much practice as we'd like, but hopefully that changes.
All right, cool, man. Well, good luck tonight, and try to keep the fenders on that thing, and get to the end and see where you're at. See if you can make a push for that win tonight.
Right on. That's the plan. Well,
All right,
thank you.
Quinn,
Thanks,
good luck,
guys.
man.
Have a good broadcast. Yep.
See you. All right. So it looks like I think we're getting down to the end here. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my camera there, but yeah, we got a couple minutes left here. I think we're gonna step away right now and take a little break, and we will be back with our starting grid probably in about 5 to 10 minutes. We got to do a driver's meeting and all that good stuff, but we will be right back.
Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, now the tracks got traction. Reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, turn the call in the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, out of tracks, got traction, reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, the call and the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, out of tracks, got traction, reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, the call and the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like high, rookies going far. From the curb to the stars, breaking every bar. Level up, never stuck, we're raising the stakes. From nothing to greatness, yeah, that's what it takes. Now they shout names in the rafters, echoes thunder. We used to be shadows, now they stand and wonder. Rookies with a hunger, ate the doubts for dinner. No beginner, just a sinner, turning losses into winners. Wheels spinning, out of tracks, got traction, reaction, satisfaction, forwards to action. HVRL, the call and the creed. Speed into the future, planting every seed. Chips on the shoulder, built mountains from crumbs. Hear the rhythm in the drums, the sound of what's to come. HVRA, hardcore, the anthem for the climb. Every bar, ladder rung, reaching higher every time. Started in the basement, dreams on the linoleum. HVRL, ARCA, the crowd be controlling them. Told them we rookies, but rookies turn regal. Pen sharp as a needle, now flying like an eagle. Blueprints scribbled on scraps and napkins. Action, no caption, broke through the fractions. Momentum is a map, problem we solve. Rising like a phoenix, watch the puzzle evolve. HVRL like.
All right, welcome back. We're going to go through our starting grid here tonight. Starting on the pole is the number 3 car of Drew Holleran. Britt McKee in the 92 starting on the front row alongside Drew. Shane Johnson in the 2 car in the second row along with Nathan Murray in the 47. Justin Lanier in the 99 and Russ Martin in the 91 car. Gregory Vadnais alongside Reno Connor. David Woods alongside Cale Deese. Aaron Creighton starting alongside Lucas Bray. John Shields and Quinn McLean. Nick DeTraglia in the 95 and James Loomis in the 36. Did that start the grid there, Brendan?
Starting now.
All right, cool. All right, where do we leave off here? Thad Miller in the 81 is next alongside Dylan McClain.
Oh, how do I start that?
I got it, my friend. We are good. Sorry about that. Little technical difficulties there, but we got it going. All right, Mike Burns in the 24 car with James Bulka to his outside in the 8 car. Mike Elridge in the 90. Donovan Kliss alongside him. Tim Taylor and John Stapleton, returners from last season. Anthony Amele and Mike Hardy. Nathan McGee and James Edwards. Sean McLean and Colton Lamford. Corey Moore and Christopher Lindsay. Scott Knowles and Blake Sharrow. Sean McLean in the 22 and Taylor Miner in the 00. I believe we announced Corey Moore already. Cameron Deacle in the 55. Xander Henry in the 87. Drew Lucas Bray is on pit road along with James Tate. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll get ready to go green here at Daytona to open the season. As the pace car dips down, we are looking to go green here. Oh, the 2 must have missed the gear.
Oh, that was a wild restart.
Yeah, I think Shane missed the gear. And it stacked him up. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, he must have missed something. Because he did not go, and it caused quite the chaos behind him. You see him stacking them up there. Yep, he just didn't go. The 99, the 65, the 6, the 30, 21, all the way back to the 95. 9 goes up into the 36, into the 23. Yeah, it's not the way we wanted to start. 8 got involved. I mean, we're talking half the field almost got involved in this one. Yeah, Brandon, you might want to remind them on the next restart to check those gears.
Apparently, I'm getting a I got a lot of
No worries. Brandon's dealing with some race control stuff, trying to get things situated. Not sure what is going on. I don't have the information for you guys. Well, we got the 71s lined up front now, along with the 24. I'm not sure what iRacing's doing or how they're getting situated here, but we'll let this play out and see what happens. Good thing on the Super Speedway. I mean, where you start is not completely a big deal. I know some people earned that right to start up front, so I'm sure they would like to start up front.
apparently we're having lineup issues on this caution, like we did in the duels.
I see that. Yeah, it's really messed up right now. I'm not sure why the 71's out front. Is he getting dry? He's getting this wave around. Maybe all these guys are getting a wave around here. Yeah, just let me know if we need to extend it. And we will. We just want to make sure everybody's lined up before we get into turn 3 to get this thing started again.
All right, looks like they're all getting wave rounds.
Yeah, that's weird. That's fine though. It's probably the way it should be, but it's just when it happens right there at the green flag, I think iRacing kind of freaks out and it's not really sure what to do. Are the lights off on the pace car? Looks like it, huh? I'm gonna extend it one, Brandon, just to make sure everybody has a chance to line up.
10-4.
Did they add one to it?
Pace car still has lights out.
Sorry on the broadcast here. We had some serious issues there with the way that caution came out and getting everybody lined up. There's still people halfway around the track, so I want to make sure they get a fair shot at a good restart here and get all lined up in the proper order. But we'll get going here after this lap. Looks like everybody got back to the spot they are supposed to be in. And the lights are off on the pace car, so one more time around and we'll get it started. Unfortunate there. I think a driver just missed the gear, stacked up a bunch of drivers. Hopefully they were able to get in and hopefully didn't have to use that fast repair. The drivers do have one fast repair for this series. They do also have 3 sets of tires. It's Daytona though, so probably don't need to use too many of those. Maybe one set if you want to, but 72 laps at Daytona, you can probably make it on one set. Down the backstretch they go. Let's take a look at some of these paint jobs we got going on. I like to look at that. Nathan Murray's in the Big Eds. Pizza again. Russ Martin Jr. Adrenaline Racing. Number 91. Reno Connor is in the Coke Zero Sugar Chevrolet. Kale Deason is all familiar. Bright green with the black lid on it. 99 of Justin Lanier and Borla Exhaust Mustang. Looks like we're about to get going here, so we'll get a good look at that. So as Drew Holland's going to lead him to the restart zone here. Hopefully we can get that restart cleaned up, and he's in the zone, and he's gone. You don't want to get too far out in front. He's hoping Murray can catch up to him. A little side drafting by Brent McKee. He's probably going to drop on behind there, the 47, and get single file at the top four. Kale Deese remains on the outside. Oh, we got 92. Brent McKee trying to make a move on the outside. Has no help behind him. We'll see how that works out for him. Another car just joined the track. Hopefully he gets up out of the way because he's got a freight train coming at him. Drew elects to go around the outside along with the 47. They're going to get a little tight here. And 91 runs right into the side. Looks like the 91 got going, so no caution. We'll go back and take a look. See what happened here. The lapper kind of got in the way. It's 36 car. See here, oh, Brent McKee gets into the 91. He doesn't realize they're three wide, I don't think, and then gets into James Loomis, the 91 and the 36. Take a little ride all the way down. They got it going, though. 36 lost some sort of car part. And then cutting it back across the grass. If they ask for those to be cleared, they should probably be cleared. Back up front here with Drew Holleran and the 47 of Nathan Murray battling it out with the 99 and the 28 on the outside of them. We got the track map. Everybody can get a look at that. Kind of see where everybody's at. We have a group of, what do we got here? 7 cars, 6 cars pulling away. If they're smart, they're just going to get in a single file line and just try to freight train and get way out in front of this field before that comp caution comes at lap 22.
Yeah, we got a few packs over here that they've broken up pretty well.
Yeah, already. So we got the top 7 here. Drew Holler, Nathan Murray, Brent McKee, Kale Deese. Oh, rain. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Thad Miller. Let's see what happened to Thad here. Oh, man. Looks like the 1 may have hooked the 21 right up into him. Let's get a better look here. See what happened here. Very unfortunate for Thad Miller. He's just cruising around here. And his don't be a yuppie paint job. They're getting kind of tight here, but I mean, outside line is still maintaining. They're staying off the wall. Oh, 11 drops it down. Thinks about 3 wide. 21 goes below the yellow line, and the 1 follows him. And I bet you the 021 checked up because he's trying to let this guy buy him. Oh, the 1 hooks him. Let's see here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. They're below the yellow line, still racing. Not sure. Well, that front group had the right idea, just to get out in front. Yeah, they're going to pit here. We heard the pit window. I think it was about 15, 16 laps, something like that. Maybe 17, so they're probably safe now to make it to 22. Doubt anybody's going to get tires. We'll watch Drew's pit stop here, see what he does. Oh, went past his pit box there a little bit. Got that live there for you, Drew. Still nudges out. No, Murray gets out in front of him. Good stop by Murray. Oh, no, maybe not. It looked really close off pit road. Oh, yeah, Drew had him. For sure. Let's see if one car got his damage fixed, or no, that was a 36 from earlier. He's the one that lost the bumper early. And he is... No, he's still got quite a bit of damage there. We had some cars stay out, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to mix it up a little bit. Looks like we got the 33 of Blake Sherrow. See if he ends up getting a wave around here. Yeah, they also got cars in front of them, so 8 car. James Bolka, he's got to be a lap down. He's probably going to get a wave around here. Yep, there goes Bolka. So looks like 33 is going to inherit the lead here. He's got the Star Wars painted machine. Kind of like it. Coming around to the outside of him is Taylor Miner. 2 newcomers to the ARCA series this season. We got Nathan Murray trying to come up and get his spot. Not sure where he's supposed to be, but he needs to figure it out. He must not be in the right line, somebody. Oh, there we go. Yep, 47 need to get to the high side there. But let's get back to green flag racing. Hopefully we can get some good laps in. Let's try to go all the way to that comp caution at lap 22. That's what I'm hoping for. quick look of our weather. Temperature 73, cloudy, humidity is 91. As the pace car dives off, the 33 and the 00 will lead us into the restart zone. 00 gets a little loose on the top. Looks like he got it going. He's getting a little shove. Little stack up on the outside line there. And the 33 got way out. That's probably not going to be good for him.
Yeah, he's about to get passed by a group of cars.
Yeah, Drew's going to swing right around him. 92 is not going to go with Drew, though. He left him hanging.
That actually took me by surprise.
Yeah. I mean, if I was the 28, I would have jumped right behind Drew and just said, see ya, because you probably gave him a good shove and go to the front. But Drew's got another friend behind him, Nathan Murray. They probably need another car or two behind him, though, to get really going. Although McKee's really not pushing on the bottom. 33 goes up top to block Drew. And back down. That's probably not good on lap 11 or whatever we're on. I'd like to get a little more green flag laps in before we start blocking like that. But, I mean, seems like they kept it together. Oh, looks like the 00. Oh, no, they're getting tight back there. 3 wide.
Oh, a little bumping off each other.
JFC car, he's... Oh, 00 is having trouble keeping that thing straight. 33's dropped back quite a bit, too. See if they can get something cooking on the outside.
Oh yeah, 33 is dropping like a rock.
Yeah, it might be on purpose. I'm thinking they're just trying to get to the back and just ride around. They don't want to get caught. Oh, 55 hard into the wall. A lot of guys going below the yellow line. Not sure if they're trying to drop back or what, but meanwhile, out front, we got Drew hollering, followed by Brent McKee, followed by Lucas Bray in the 28 machine. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, 65 came down, and man. Saw this live, but let's take a look at this. See what happened here from, we'll look at Kale Deese's view of this. As you can see, 47, he may be giving a little push there to the 60. Yeah, it's a 65 Gregory Vadnais. Yeah, just gets a little sideways push there. Gets him a little wonky and then can't collect it. Let's ride along with Nathan Murray, see what he saw. So he's just going to give him a little nudge here. But it does turn him. They're on the high side, and you can see he's going down. And then I believe he probably comes back up right when he's hitting them. Yep, and then he gets sideways, tries to correct it. Yeah. They come down and let's see who else got collected here. See that little nudge as the 47's kind of going up the track there, kind of sends the 65 down into the 99. They come up the track right in front of the 47 and 35. 17 got a little bang in the door. Might be all right. Nope, he just goes right inside the 35 there. 35 back up into the outside wall. Man, just a little bad push off the corner. I mean, I don't know. Guys are just being a little too aggressive, maybe a little too early in this race. That's what I think. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not in the
Oh
car,
yeah, they
obviously,
ain't.
out there.
Yeah, they ain't going for points on this comp yellow.
Yeah, I just, yeah, I wish they just kind of ride around, see a ton of 3 wide guys going underneath the yellow line, pushing in the corners. It's probably just not the, you got to survive these races to win them. So you have one faster pair, but I'm sure a lot of people have probably had to use theirs already.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, KLD's probably fast right. He hit that wall pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see quite just about everybody pitted on that lap 10, 11 incident. What lap are we on there, Dale?
We are on lap 17 currently.
Okay, so if we have another caution, that will be the comp caution. If not, it'll be at lap 22. Drew and Brent McKee are in a good spot here, just kind of chilling out front, along with Lucas Bray, Mike Hardy, and that KFC 11. I love that paint job. That red chrome looks real good. Along with Reno Connor here, I like that chrome number on the side of his. A classic Christmas Coca-Cola machine there with the 12 on the outside of him. Tim Taylor. Also a
Yeah, it
very
seems
nice
like a
paint
lot
job.
of teams are experimenting with chrome this season.
I think Tim's got a big dent in his bumper. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, the front of that Mustang does not look healthy. Let's see if that affects his temp. It may. And we will get going here. Got about gonna have about 4 to 5 laps for until the stage caution or the comp caution. Stage caution. Yeah, this series we don't have stages. It's straight just race points. There's no points for the caution that's going to come up at lap 22. It's just a comp caution to kind of reset the field, give these guys a chance to fuel up, get some tires if they need it. The pace car will be coming down pit road this time, and Drew Holler and Brent McKee. Let's see how this front part of the field shuffles around here on this restart. Drew gets a big jump. And 92 is going to drop in behind him. With the 28, 11, and the 12 choose to stay on the outside. They might get a good run here if Tim can give them a push, and it would help if they had that 24 car right behind them with Mike Burns. They're having trouble staying up with the speed of McKee and Drew Holleran. Good push by McKee. I wasn't pushing the corners though, but that is their prerogative.
Yeah, it looks like that 24 has some rear end damage on that car.
Oh yeah, so Tim's got the front end damage and Mike's got the rear end damage. They are brothers.
Oh, there's one of the McLean boys, 23. Looks like he's making his way up top 5.
Yeah, sweet looking paint jobs they got. There's the 23. It's kind of like off-white cream color with some navy accents.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting color choice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a tan. Don't see too many tan race cars, I'll tell you that. As Drew and Brent McKee continue to work good together out front, trying to stay in front of this field. The 28's just kind of laying back in that Wrangler, that black Wrangler car there on the inside with 11, 12, 24. Oh, that's not the 20. Oh, we got a caution. You can tell that'll be the comp caution.
I'm already ahead of you.
Got it. Thank you. I don't see what happened there. It's not popping up on my SDK here. If you see what happened, let me know. I'll kind of shuffle through and
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I don't see anything.
I thought I saw something with the 77 here, but doesn't really look like much. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. They stopped after the caution. That's when they broke off here. Oh, there it is. It's the 90 car of Mike. Oh, yeah. Him and the 36 got into it. Let's see what they're fighting about back here. Yeah, Mike Eldridge is on the inside here. 36 James Loomis in the middle line, basically, following the scene. Looks like we're just cruising. Oh, 99 hits the apron, and the 90 hits the apron. The 90 hits the apron, goes up into left rear quarter panel of the 36, spins him around. John Stapleton is able to get through there. I don't think he hit anything. Looks like just 2 cars involved. Try to get the aerial view here to see if anybody else had any damage. As you can see, the 90 just gets down just enough on that yellow paint and hits the apron, I think, and then he comes up a little bit. Gets into the 36. Yeah, looks like Stapleton maybe gave you a little tap to the 90. Looks like he got around pretty clean though. And 90 is still collecting it here, but he gets it going straight. All right, pit stops for everybody. Sure, everybody's coming in to get some Sunoco fuel. Well, maybe not Tim Taylor. Let's take a look at this pit stint length. I think Taylor, Corey Moore, and Mike Burns are going to stay out. I mean, it's probably a good move. I kind of like the move. Just they have 12 laps though, so yeah, they got a pit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, some of that was under caution, so maybe I'm not sure how much fuel they have left, but I like the idea of getting out front, but I don't like the idea of having to make a green flag stop if other people do not have to do that. And if they're taking their pit stop under caution, you're just getting put in a bad spot. But if you got a group of guys that are doing it together, I mean, you might end up working out all right. Looks like Tim's got some damage on the front of that car, so whoever is pushing him is they're going to be struggling to make some progress, or maybe he stayed out because he has that damage and he needs to get that fresh air on the front of his car to keep that thing cool. Mike Burns in the classic Hendrick Chevrolet paint scheme.
Is that a bunch of guys in front of the leader looking for a waiver on, I see?
No. I have Tim Taylor as the leader.
Oh, yeah, he's the leader. Oh, it
They
looks
did
like my
not
computer's a
pit.
little slow.
They stayed out. So we're looking at the pit strategy and stint length here. It looks like, I mean, from what I'm looking at, it looks like Tim Taylor, Corey Moore, and Mike Burns all stayed out. It says they have 13 laps on that stint there, but a lot of that is under caution, so I'm unsure really of how far they can make it on their fuel here. I'm assuming they can make it a little bit, or else they wouldn't have stayed out. But we'll see how that plays out strategy-wise. I'm sure they're just trying to minimize how many pit stops they have to take, or trying to stay out in front of the field just to, eliminate, getting caught up in some wreck that's not their fault or something like that, That 00 needs to close the gap, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get up there. Yeah, Drew Holleran and Brent McKee are former leaders. They're back here in 5th and 6th rows. I'm sure they're going to look to work together and get back out up front. Tim Taylor and Corey Moore are going to bring us to the restart zone, and they're off. Tim gets a good jump. Looks like somebody on the outside line there definitely got loose on that restart. That blue and red Ford machine. He looks like he's going to try to dip down in front of Cale Deese, which he is successful in doing. And he gets going. So no harm, no foul. Oh, he's going to try to go to the high line. Let's see how that works. See if he gets some help. That was Aaron Creighton. Well, looks like somebody's going to jump out in front of him and use... Oh, man, I think Mike was going to go out there, but he did not. Kind of foggy day, night out here in Daytona, it looks like. Corey Moore gives a big shove to Tim Taylor. That dent on the front of Tim Taylor's car doesn't seem to affect him too much. It might affect him back in traffic. I don't know. We'll see if this outside line can get going. That'll tell the tale. The 33, the 30, the 99, and the 25 are trying to make something happen here on the outside. Do a quick little run through the field here. We got Tim Taylor on the point, followed by Corey Moore in the Diamond Painting Depot, number 45. Mike Burns right behind that, followed by the Star Wars 33 of Blake Sherrill on the outside. Cale Deese on the inside with Aaron Creighton on his outside, which has now moved past him. Justin Lanier in the Borla Exhaust 99. Colt Lamford, Holy Bible Racing number 25. James Bolka in 9th. And Taylor Martin just passed Drew Holleran for 10th place. Drew's hanging out on the inside here with some company to the outside. Looks like we got a little checkup going. Well, we got some 3 wide action, 28 in the middle. He's kind of hung out to dry. Not any real well-formed lines besides on the bottom. And the leader is jumping to the outside and down to the inside. We got cars below the line. Oh, there's a wreck coming right at us. The 28 into the inside wall hard. There's got to be a caution on that. You got going. No caution. Unfortunate there for the 28, and I think that was the 00 car of Taylor Minor. We got a car stuck up on the wall. We got the caution. 5 cars parked on the outside wall there. Yeah, I think that all started with the 28. And we'll go back and take a look at that. 28 00. I think that was right where they were like 3 wide in this. Yeah. Again, just probably pushing a little too hard too early. Still got a long way to go in this race. Get a good look at this one. 28 sandwiched in the middle, 24 below him, the 00. Gets a little scrape on the wall and then comes down. Maybe, I don't know if that was netcode there. But anyways, 28 keeps it straight here. 00 back up into the wall. And there's a checkup up in front because these guys are flying. 00 just comes down into the 28, into the 24. And all 3 of them go pirouetting through the bus stop there of the Daytona road track. At this point, I'm not sure what happened to the 5 here. Looks like they're cruising along. 00 comes flying back up onto the track. 55 takes evasive action and puts the 5 into the wall. And then we're 4 wide for a second. Wow, we got a lot of action going on here. Oh, wow. Not sure how all those guys made it through there. I mean, that's not bad for how many cars got in there. Anyways, let's go back live and just see how this shuffled out. Looks like we got a lot of guys coming down pit road. All right, we're going to stack them back up here for another restart. That car looks like it got a little damage. That might be just his paint job. Let's take a closer look. Of Christopher Lindsay's car. Yeah, I'm trying to determine if that's his paint job or if that's. I kind of like his paint job though. Look at the people. I think it's some damage though on his rear end. Looks like James Edwards Jr. is going to be leading us to the restart zone this time. Let's take a look at the stint length here and see when he last pit. 8 laps ago. Okay, so he's fine. Then we got Taylor Miner in the 00. It says he has not pit yet, but I'm positive he has. Unless he's got one of those special tanks. Then we're going to have Colton Lamford on the inside behind James Edwards. Justin
First
Lanier
time
on the
Colton got
outside.
up here.
Yeah, Colton's getting up here in the mix. I mean, he's really good at these tracks. This is his thing. This is his specialty. He loves these things. And he usually does well. I see Drew coming back through the field. I'm not sure where Brent McKee went. If he got caught up in something. Oh, yeah, he's caught up way in the back here. Race recap. It's Taylor Miner's leading, but he's not. It's James Edwards Jr. There it goes. It changed now. All right. We'll get this thing going.
Whole new drivers up front here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm sure Drew's. There's gonna be a couple guys like Drew and Corey Moore, maybe Aaron Craig. A couple of these guys are probably gonna try to get to the front. Nathan Murray and Colton on the inside there. Got a decent restart there. We'll see what Colton does if he decides to push him or go around. 99 drops down behind the 47 there. 00 is on the high line. Get a little view from the top here. See the 99 3's pushing them hard. They're making a huge run on the outside. If they can get KLD's in behind them. Colton he's thinking about going up there, but he's not. KLD's is catching to that outside line's going to get moving, I think. If Drew can square up the 99 as he does, KLD's collects right behind him. They're going to have a good run if they keep this nice and tight coming down the backstretch.
Yeah, Edwards jumped that restart. He got a black flag.
Oh, no. Well, he's on the inside line, so that's good at least for him to peel off here. Colton hopefully gives him a little extra room here to get off when they get off of 4. There goes Colton up to the high line. There goes the high line. They're going to pull around to 47. Drew's not sure what to do. He's going to stay out there. KLD's is probably going to give him a good shove as Edwards comes down to serve his penalty. KLD's good shove there to the 3 of Drew Holleran. See if Colton can get up behind him. Aaron Creighton's making a move on the inside. He's going to pull up behind Nathan Murray. We'll see if they can make something happen on this bottom line with the 99 out front. Now 3 drops down in front of the whole field. And kind of leaves Kel Deese and Colton out here to drive. Yeah, it looks like that inside line now is getting nice and organized with Aaron Creighton in fourth. We'll take a look at his view. Oh, we got a little apron there, but he survives. Yeah, if he could just tuck in behind that 47 and just ride. See if that 99 can give a little push to Drew. And these guys might take off and just pull away a little bit. They already got a little bit of a gap. Corey Moore's trying to close that gap with the KFC car behind him. Nope, Corey elects the outside. Looks like we got a kind of two groups here. Tim Taylor's in the middle of both groups. Brent McKee is the leader of this. I guess that'll be the second pack. Try to collect Tim, and maybe if they can stay. Man, there's a lot of shuffling around. Yeah, these guys, they get big runs, and it's hard to decide what to do, but you really don't want to let off, but that's kind of what you got to do. You got to take the runs when you can get them. If you got 47 stuck in the middle, they're splitting around the outside of the 47. Hopefully they can make it around without any issues here. 47 just looking for a spot to drop into. Ooh, 91 into the wall, a little bit, 24 into the wall. Good job, Nathan Murray, of keeping that car steady and predictable for them guys going around as he gets behind the 28 car. Whew, I was sweating on that one. Drew Holleran getting pushed by the 99 of Justin Lanier. And Aaron Creighton in that beautiful Mountain Dew Frostbite. I've never heard of the Mountain Dew Frostbite, but kind of like the logo, and 'tis the season.
Frostbite, that's a seasonal Mountain Dew, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. But we got a big movement on the outside. I was going to go through the field here, but I saw this outside line with Colton and Corey Moore just flying around the outside. Making a big move here. As Corey Moore drops down in front of Drew. I don't think that was a good idea. I really don't. I think you got Colton. He's got Reno Connor pushing behind him. This 91 could get sucked up behind the 17 and 25. The outside line has been able to make some ground. See if Colton drops down or not. Reno's a little side drafting. Trying to slow Corey Moore down. And it works. See if Reno can
It
clear.
looks like we got a
Reno's
few
not
cars.
clear.
Yeah, nothing fit.
Oh, yeah? Let's bring up. These guys are all on 9 laps. It must have been. Burns is going to have to pit here pretty soon. If this is correct. Kind of don't trust this pit strategy thing just because some of the blinking out every once in a while. Reno Connor in front of Corey Moore. Colton Lanford's making that outside line work, though. Good for Reno. He's getting a nice push by Corey Moore. Inside line is, I mean, that's usually the preferred line, but this outside line is, he's making it work here tonight. A lot of zigging and zagging, but they're making it work. Hopefully they don't zag when they should have zigged or zig when they should have zagged. Colton trying to get a little side draft off the 17, try to give him some momentum on the outside. 91 just needs to get a little tighter up behind him, I think, to make that work with Russ Martin Jr.
Yeah, you see Colton showing that experience he has over some of the guys in this field.
Oh, yeah. I think he kind of prefers that outside line. He's had multiple opportunities to drop down. Oh, they got a little side of it. Oh, yep. Good job, 91, by backing off that. They got a little off center, and sometimes that can end very badly. Got a lapper here. Hopefully this guy gets out the way. I'm not sure who that is up there. Let's ride along from Reno Connor here. Corey Moore makes a move to the outside. He's going to jump up. Oh, another car jumps up. Oh, scraping the wall. The 99. Oh, Colton saves
Hang on
it.
to it, Colton.
Woo! There's a lot of shuffling going on. 45 and the 99 drop back down to the bottom in front of Reno Connor and Aaron Creighton. Aaron Creighton's doing a good job. He's not mixing it up. He's just chilling on that bottom line and just letting everything kind of play out and taking what's given and not really forcing the issue. As I say that, he gets caught in the middle. Gave him the broadcaster's jinx there. Okay, he's clear now on the bottom. Great battle up front here. Lots of shuffling around. These three out front, if they get organized, they could probably pull away, but they're not. So that group behind them is going to get a good run. As you see, Creighton has a huge run right now. See what he does with it. He backs off.
Oh, looks like we got a bunch of these lead cars coming in this time.
All right. Green flag stops. This will make you break your race. Here we go. Man, they got him pretty damn good, too. The 99, the 17, the 3, and the 28 all good. It got in pretty clean there. Leaving Corey Moore to the lead with Mike Hardy
Yeah,
to
he
the
just
outside.
announced.
Go ahead. That was Corey coming down next lap.
Yep, looks like we got coming in as a group.
Nice. We'll watch this. Corey Moore, Aaron Creighton, the 24, Mike Burns, the 11 of, I believe that is Hardy. Still getting these names down. Mike Hardy. Yep, sorry, Mike. We'll see how clean they can get in here. Corey Moore's in. Creighton comes in a little hot, but good job. 24, 91. It looks like they made it if they didn't speed. The 91 came in a little hot. I'm not sure if he made it through there without speeding. We'll take a look at that again. See what I'm talking about. They did a fairly good job. You can see 91 is coming in at a higher rate of speed than them guys, and gets into the 24 just a little bit. Not bad though. Good job. All right, let's go back up to the front of the field with Blake Sharo. I'm guessing on that one. Blake, let us know if we're wrong. I would imagine these guys are going to have to come in and pit here.
Oh, nice save by McKee.
Oh, somebody disappeared. Yeah, Corey Moore Moore's coming back out on the track. We'll see where he ends up in the mix of this. He needs some help. It looks like he's going to come out in the front here of this group that did. He's going to need to wait up for Colton. As you can see, Colton and Russ Martin Jr. are a little ways back with Drew Holleran following. Donovan and this group is coming hard. They are flying, and these guys just came out on the track, so we'll see how this works out. Oh, I was not live. I am live now. Sorry about that, guys. You can see 77's coming up on the 45 here. It looks like they're just going to collect to this group and make it one big pack here at the front. Bring up that track map. You can see kind of where everybody's at. Pretty big group here at the front. And they are all flying around the 11. 3 wide. Kliss in the middle. Good job, Kliss, keeping that straight. Oh, he gets into the 11.
Oh, turns the
Oh,
11.
man.
Oh, man.
He had it. He just got down a little too low. Darn it.
The 99 just barely missed him.
That was a good little run we had going too, man. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I was hoping to stay green the rest of the way. But that's a wishful thinking right there.
We're at Daytona. See, 77's in the middle. He's doing a good job here. Drifts up a little bit here. And then he just gets that car turned. You can see how it's kind of yawed out in the back. And comes down the hill a little bit. And 11 kind of comes up just a tad. It's just not enough space for both of them there. I mean, yeah, it's a racing deal. It's like 77 could have stayed up a little higher, but yeah, it's just unfortunate there. KLD's just cruising around, just gets drilled again. Guys had some bad luck tonight. So you can see these other guys coming up on the accident. And they did not get slowed down as they should. 99 gets around it though. Good job. All right. Colton Lanford from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. That's just how I say Colorado. I don't know why. It's just for fun. Cool thing we did on our website. Actually, I didn't do it. One of our admins, Chris Weiniger. If you guys want to go check out our website, it's at highvelocityracingleague.com. We did a map that shows where everybody in our league is from or where they reside, and it's pretty interesting to see how spread out it is. I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys on the East Coast of United States, but we do have some guys from down under, which we got some bad news today. They have banned some video games for people, I believe it was 16 and under, so one of our participants is not able to participate because of that. Sorry, Braden. And then we have some other guys that are born in some other countries and all over the place. It's a cool thing to look. Just check out that map if you want, highvelocityracingleague.com. And I believe it's on the front page there. So now Russ Martin takes the point from Corey, Pennsylvania. I don't think that's his real photo there for Russ Martin Jr. Kind of looks like Chris Farley. But I don't know. I've never met Russ, so maybe that's him. Corey Moore, second place. Reno Connor in the 17 from Houston, Texas. And I'm not sure if that's what Connor wears to work every day, but that's a pretty cool picture with the helmet and everything. That's pretty cool. KLD's in the all familiar 35. Dylan McClain made his way up to 5th now. We'll see what the other McClain guys are. See Quinn's back here. Quinn's back in 18th. He's still hanging. Sean is in 30th. He might be a lap or two down here. But McLean boys still hanging in there. As we get set, about 51
Having
now, so
some
we're
technical
getting down.
difficulties right now.
Oh yeah. Looks like we're down to about 20 laps to go here by the time we get going. Russ Martin's shutting that engine off. He's saving fuel. Just curious about that. Corey Moore doesn't seem to be saving. Reno is definitely not.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing much. We're just getting ready for another restart here. Got about 20 to go, so should be a little 20 lap shootout here. Yeah, that sun is pretty bright in their eyes coming off of 4. It's still a little high in the sky. It's not too bad though. As the lights are off on the pace car and they're coming to the restart zone, Russ Martin and Corey Moore are going to lead them to the into turn 1 here. Russ gets a good start. Hopefully not too far out. Reno Connor's going to drop in behind him, see if Reno makes a move. He does not. KLD's been a good guy to be pushing you, so I think if I'm Corey Moore, I'm staying out there. Hopefully Kale can get up behind. Oh, Kale drops to the bottom line behind Dylan McClain with Aaron Creighton. Oh, Reno makes a move to the outside. That's a good move. He's going to shove it out to the front. Great move by Reno. Smooth. I wish we had like a sponsored move of the day, because that's what I would call that. We'll go back and look at that. I thought that was pretty nice. See Reno here on the bottom. He just slips right in front of Corey Moore. Gets a little side draft here. Gets out to the outside and drops right back down in front of 91. He's got some heat on the outside now, though, as we go live. Corey Moore getting pushed by Mike Burns with Tim Taylor behind him, and Drew Holleran in the 3 and 25. We got some good cars on the outside here. Mike can keep it straight here. He can get a push. Reno jumps out in front of him. As Tim gives a good shove to Mike Burns, gets him a little loose. Drew's kind of hanging back, along with Colton. They are just waiting for Tim Taylor and Mike Burns to drop down, and then I'm thinking Colton and Drew. Oh, car outside. Hopefully everybody gets by this clean. There we go. Tim squared that up a little A little bit better on Mike there. He's going to get a good run to the front. Hold on to it, guys. He's in the corner. Don't push him too hard in the corner. Drew's just kind of lurking. Oh, he pushes him right up into the wall. Probably a little too much pushing there in that corner. There's a little checkup behind him. Everybody survives so far. No, they don't. See what happened there. I don't even know if this is the incident. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh. Whoa. Lucas Bray went for a ride. Yeah, I think that was maybe Quinn behind him, McLean. Yeah, he has to slow up a lot for the 99. And I think that is what the 6 there. And Quinn McLean, not Quinn, I'm sorry. That is Dylan. Oh yeah, Dylan just gets a little tight there, I think. Gets right up into the 28, turns him around, and turns him back around into the wall. Little backside contact with the wall and then across the grass. And gets her going. Decent rejoin. Well, we still swerving. Oh, got it collected. So now we're getting down. I think we got about 16 laps to go here.
Yeah, I'll say it's still a little too early to get too aggressive.
Yeah, depends on who you're talking to, I guess, huh? They're coming in for that final pit stop, though, I'm thinking. Reno stays out. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
about
get
that.
like 16 laps of fuel, was it?
Yeah, it was around 15, 16, so they're right at that point here. Reno stays out. When did he pit
Oh,
last?
I
Let's
guess
take a
he
look.
is banking on a ending without a green white checker.
Yeah, him and Kale Deese both stayed out. Maybe they don't believe they can make it to the end. Um, I don't know. I think if I saw that many guys coming down, I would just come down with them just so you're not too far off of them. Especially in these tracks because you can make up a lot of ground if you're fast, pretty quickly. So getting back to
Yeah, I
the
always like to have I like to have like a 4 or 5 laps extra in the tank on a super speedway.
right, yeah, sure. Reno was not saving last time. Let's see if he's saving now. No, he's not really saving. So interesting. He must be thinking there's going to be another caution, and then he can get his fuel there and get fueled up, to go into those green-white checkers. Because, I mean, I'm banking. I say we have a 80% chance of having a green-white checker finish. And Creighton is not saving either. But he's good to go. He pit. I mean, he's only got 10 laps on his thing. Aaron's sitting really good spot right now. Him and Edwards. And he's still saving. I mean, he's going to be fine, though, even if there's some green-white checkered. If this pit stint length, Connor is on 26 laps. Deese is on 26 laps. A lot of those are caution laps, so I don't know how many laps they have left. It's not as much as Creighton and Edwards have right now. And even Drew's in a good spot. Yeah, I think them guys just kind of put themselves on an island a little bit. With Sharrow, I think it says 40 here, but I don't know if that's correct or not. If that's correct, them guys are going to have to pit again, so they need a caution. Gregory Vadney's got his car fixed up. Let's find out where he's at. Oh, yeah. He's got the Hitman on the hood of his car. Thad Miller, we gotta show this car again. He was the loser of the bet last week. So he has Nick DeTraglia's company on the front of his car in SG Construction. Looks good.
Yeah, I remember when I lost a bet last season.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, I won and put it in victory lane.
That's right. With a nice, colorful paint job. And there we go, Reno. You should try to wait for Aaron a little bit. See if any of these other guys can get a run here. Yeah, Aaron Creighton's in a good spot here. Especially if this goes green. '35's got some damage on the side of his driver's side door there, but he's still making it work. Getting good shoves here from Corey Moore down the front stretch. We'll see if they can push to the front here. They got some help behind them with the 91 of Russ Martin Jr. along with
Yeah,
Jason
Reno with a
Lanier.
huge jump.
Yeah. See if Aaron Creighton in the 30 car can give Reno a shove here to stay in front of Cale Deese and Corey Moore. They're making, oh, it gets a little loose there. It goes up the track. 35 is coming down. He jumps down in front of the 17. We'll see if this outside line can form back up again. Creighton has no help behind him. Now he does at 33, gives him a little shove. Oh, man, that was scary. They made it work, though. Drew's making a move on the bottom line here with Edwards in front of him. Tim Taylor behind Drew. Oh, Edwards up a little bit. Drew has to back off. That is great alert driving, because that could have been ugly. Corey Moore's kind of stuck in the middle by himself and he's choose a line. He goes back down in front of Cale Deese.
Yeah,
13 to
that
go.
top side can straighten up a little bit. They can get a run going.
Yeah, it seems like all night long that top line's been able to get it going if they just kind of get lined up good. But then that front car keeps dropping off to the bottom, and so they're just kind of a constant line of cars getting to the front from the outside. I like the idea of just staying outside, especially if you have somebody that you like pushing you. Because now the bottom line gets
33 is getting really aggressive with the bump drafting.
yeah. Still a lot of racing to go.
Looks like the guys that didn't pit, looks like they're coming in.
Yeah, I knew they couldn't have had too much fuel. That's going to be Reno Connor and Cale
Oh, they stayed
Deese
out.
and Edwards. Oh no, they're coming down. Make sure you're live. Make sure you speed up to, because they just came down pit road.
Oh, hey, I was watching the wrong thing.
I've done it before. That's why I said that. Plenty of times. I'm talking about something that's not even happening. So 91 gets the lead here. 99 just a linear behind him. Colton Lanford. 99 needs to decide what line he's going to take. He takes the outside. Corey Moore's going to push the 91 on the bottom. See if Aaron Creighton could get behind the 45 there. And Corey Moore give him a good push. Again, this outside line is going. Oh, Creighton has to peel off and pit. That's odd. He must that. Yeah, this pit length uh, graphic I'm bringing up must not be correct, or else he would not have pitted. Colton Lanford making a move on the outside. He's got David Woods behind him. We'll see if Colton drops down or if he prefers to stay outside. I would just stay outside and just see what you can do out there. It seems like they're making some progress. Yeah, in the corners of the bottom line catches back up, but I mean, it just depends on who you want to be riding with, I guess.
Yeah, maybe Colin's trying to make some friends before they finish this race.
There you go. Yeah, he's hanging out there. He must like what Woods is providing him. Oh, caution.
Oh yeah, yellow.
Mike Eldridge. Let's see what happens here. He's in the 90 car. Nick DeTraglia. Oh, little net code, man, but Nick just kind of came down as a rear quarter on the right. But definitely some net code there. So we will see what happens here. We are now going to have probably about 6 laps, 7 laps, I'm thinking, of kind of a shootout. I'm sure it's going to get crazy. As it sits now, Colt Lanford is going to be leading him down at P1. David Woods in the 9 car, P2. Nathan Murray in the 47. P3, Dylan McLean. Then Justin Lanier, Russ Martin Jr., Xander Henry in the 87. First time we mentioned him tonight. He probably had a plan of hanging out back, and now he's up front. Corey Moore in 8th. Drew Holleran in 9th, kind of sitting, lurking back here in 9th. And then Mark Hardy in 10th. Oh, got there pitting just to make sure.
Yeah, get that insurance fuel in that tank. Looks like Murray beating Colton out of pit row.
Now it's showing Gregory Vadnais in the lead with Nathan Murray behind him. Gregory did not pit, I don't think. He's only got 10 laps. Oh, we gotta wait till they come around, I think. So is the 21, must be a lapper here. Of John Shields. Looks like Keldy's gonna be second, followed by Reno Connor, James Edwards, Aaron Creighton. James Bolka has worked his way up to 6th. Great job, James. Yeah, a couple new guys up front that really haven't been up here during the race all that much. Maybe early on, but we got the 8 up here. And that's about it. Everybody else is pretty much. Gregory hasn't been up here too much, but so yeah, we'll see how that works out. See if they try to work together. Trying to see if we got some teammates up here together.
I think Reno and Kale Deese are teammates, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Along with Bolka as well. And Edwards. All 4 of them are up there. Full tilt
Oh yeah,
racing.
the entire FTR crew. I mean, yeah, big
Yeah,
improvement from last season.
good start. See if they can finish, though. Got to finish. And Vadnais is teammates with the 99. Kind of separated by a little bit, but see if they can get hooked up. All right, I'm excited to watch these last probably, what's that going to be, 5 laps. It's going to be a good shootout here.
Oh yeah, you think we're done with cautions?
No.
I don't think so either.
We'll see if these teammates, choose getting lined up with their teammates a priority, or if they just, kind of cruise with they're at and what's given around them, Oh, it's
Oh,
Edwards
they almost
shoots
take each
up.
other out.
Woo! Mayonnaise gets out. KLD's drops behind him. Gregory's way out there, though. Needs to back up a little bit. Otherwise, they're going to freight train him. 17 and the 30 have a big run. See if they dip to the outside. KLD's goes outside. 17 goes with him. And the 30. The 47's going to try to slide in behind. No, he goes high. Follows the 30. Gregory got freight train. Now he's
Yeah,
caught
he's
back
starting
up
to
now.
panic a little bit.
He got the draft a little bit behind the 30, so he kind of held off the 47, but now they're kind of stalling out. That top 3 needs to get in the line.
Here comes Murray leading the outside lane.
Oh, we're almost 3 wide. Oh! Oh, 4
4
wide.
wide.
Oh, there it is. The big one.
Oh man.
That was the big one. We'll watch it unfold here. I think it's not in this area. I think it starts around 11 here, somewhere in here. You can see, I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot of the field here, but 99 dips down a little bit. Yeah, it kind of happens in front of that. Corey Moore gets into the back of Murray there a little bit. And then Corey kind of gets out to the outside and right hooks him into the wall a little bit. And then it just kind of checks everything up. They're 4 wide there. Corey comes down into the 92, into the 99. And then Drew just kind of turns the 99 a little bit. Is not what he can do. And then the 23 is spinning. I think it's just a checkup thing. They all just started checking up. There's not much you can do. And that's a terrible camera view here. Yeah, 23 he was gassing it, trying to squeeze through there. 87 gets involved. Yeah, not as big as I thought, really. I thought it was 47, 45 just kind of stuck together there. Tim Taylor looks like he makes it through. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I originally thought. Still quite a few cars there. And that's probably going to take us to a green-white checkered. KLD's leading the field, followed by Reno Connor, Aaron Creighton, Gregory Vadnais. He only fell back to 4th. That's pretty good. Then James Edwards in 5th, James Bolka 6th, Nathan Murray in 7th, Colton Lamford 8th, Drew Holleran in 9th, and Mike Hardy in 10th.
Now the question is, will KLD, Serena Connor try to hook up on this restart?
Yeah, I would. It seems like the leader's just been getting a giant jump and not holding back at all. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you see the leader will just delay a little bit so he gets that shove from behind. Or tries to time it up with them. Aaron Creighton is going to be behind KLD's Baird. I'm not sure if Aaron is on the team or not. But then KLD's has got a couple buddies up there. He's got the 6 car still up there. So he's got Reno. Reno's still up there. So they got is Bolka still up there? Yeah, Bolka's right there too. So they're still all looking pretty good. Three laps to go. Two when they get to the line, so Green might check it. I don't think we're done with cautions. I think we're still going to have another one. Or maybe 2. I think we're going to see some super aggressiveness right now, which, I mean, you can't blame the guys, but...
Oh yeah, it's all about surviving at this point. Although I do like the spot where our Creighton's sitting. That's where I prefer to be.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Creighton's gonna get any help. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes you can't really try too hard to get lined up with your teammates. You just gotta go. Um, so we'll see what happens here. Aaron's been sitting up here for quite a while, along with Reno, Connor, Kale, Dees. All these guys have been fighting it out up there. All right, here we go. Under the lights at Daytona. Green, white, checkered. We'll see how this plays out. And they're off. Kale Deese jumps out. Reno is not clear of the 30, so he's not going to be able, not yet anyways.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's
clear
clear
now.
now.
He drops down. And they're all going to line up and leave Aaron down by himself. We'll see if Aaron gets a shove from the 47. The 8 is trying to make his way up on the top line with the 6 car. We'll see if they're able to make any ground up there. The 11 is catching up behind him. Drew
Let's see
Holleran's
if Full Tilt
going.
can hold on both lanes here.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job right now. Oh, the 30 drops down a little bit. Drew Holleran's got a big run here. We'll see if him and 11 could do something about these Full Tilt racing guys. Oh, they fall back on the outside line. Gregory Vadnais sitting in third. We'll see if that outside line gets another run going as we come to the white flag. Final lap. And they're beating and banging.
Yeah, I thought sure I saw some contact.
Good job. We'll see. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there they go.
Turn. So we got a 4-pack race.
That's the big one.
We got 4 guys. Kale Deese, Reno Connor, Gregory Vadnais, and Aaron Creighton fighting for the end. Aaron makes a move to the outside. We'll see if he can side draft enough. He's going to catch up to the 17. Oh, no, he backs off a little bit. It's going to be between the 35 and 17, I think, here. We'll see if Reno elects to make a move.
Oh, I think Kale got it.
Reno's sucking up to him. Gregory has a run. Oh, too late. Good win, Kale Deese. Reno Connor, Gregory Vadnais is our podium, with Aaron Creighton coming in 4th. And James Tate, I'm not sure how to say your last name, brother, but in the 71 comes through P5. Drew Holleran, P6. Brent McKee, P7. Quinn McLean, Mr. Consistency, P8. Blake Charo in the 33. P9. Mike Hardy, P10. Colton Lanford, Sean McLean, David Woods, Corey Moore, and James Bolka. Try to go back and look at that last little deal there. I don't think that was it. I think it was. No.
Oh, Kale Deese is so excited and he's burning it down with his teammate.
Gosh dang it. I'm trying to find that last little accident here. I'll find her. Gosh dang it. No, I couldn't find it. This thing is not cooperating. Anyways, great race there at the end, man. That was a good. I mean, there's always a big wreck like that at the end of the race. Fortunately, your broadcaster here couldn't lock in on it.
Yeah, it was a great race. Oh,
Find it
we
there.
thought there was big ones before, but man, that last one, that was for sure the big one.
Yeah, we're gonna try to rewind it back and see exactly what happened here. There we go. I got it now. So it's pretty much James Edwards back in the 6 car. We'll take this blimp view here. You see, they kind of get 3 wide. Bolka's trying to get a little shove on the 6 there. The 11's kind of offset to the outside. They get lined up pretty good here. Might be just a shove in the kind of the corner by one of these guys, just getting somebody a little loose. Good hit right there. Yeah, just a little, just a shove to the corner sometimes does it. Like you're trying, you got to push. It's hard. It's hard to manage that because you got to push. I mean, they're 5 cars back, so they got to go. So I understand the reasoning for the urgency. It just happens. That's the nature of these tracks. The 47 gets collected. 8 gets completely spun around in front of the 6, 11. Oh man, this car's going everywhere. 8 gets some serious air. Oh man, what a pileup.
Definitely got to get a picture of that 8 flying through the air.
Wow, 24 was up on his
Oh yeah.
lid. Oh, and they're still piling into it. Holy smokes, guys. You guys had about 20 minutes to slow down. We are going in slow motion, though, so I mean, I get it. Anyways. And then KLD's just gets it done. All right, we got them guys in the broadcast waiting room there. Oh, we do. Nice.
Yep.
So, Gregory Vadnez, right? He was third. We'll get him up here
Yep.
first. Gregory, this is Brandon and Sean Wilder up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we got you, brother.
We got you.
So
Good finish, man. That was it seemed like you were kind of hanging out a little bit. Not too much of a rush to get to the front. And then you ended up on the point there. They kind of freight trained you a little bit. But then you hung in there and pushed back and ended up with P3. How'd your night go?
good. It was a long race, right? It was good though. Try to stick with the teammates out there. At the end they all pitted and I was, could barely make it and I was like, all right, well, if we only have one green white checker, I have our shot at this, but if there would have been another caution, then I would have had to come back in. So I ended up working out at the end.
Yeah, nice. Good run tonight. Was that kind of your strategy? Was just kind of lay back and then try to push towards the front, or just kind of the pitch strategy was there and you just took advantage of that, or was that a plan you had?
Now, well, I started in seventh, and I think the first caution threw a big wrinkle in everybody's strategy. And I think we just pivot from there. After the first caution and after the comp caution, I just decided to try to just race patiently and just let it unfold and see what I had at the end. So,
Yeah, nice, man. You got anything for him, Brandon?
Well, yeah. But yeah, I know you these last couple restarts is like, were you getting nervous that you had all 4 full tilt racing cars up there in the top 5 with you?
the one of them I was leading, I was expecting them to freight train right by me, and I was trying to just to stay on the tail end and try to give them something at the end. So no, I wasn't nervous, but I knew that I was probably going to give up first from the from that first restart. So that was pretty much expected. I was just trying to keep up with him. So
You did a good job, and you brought it home third.
Yeah,
all
good
right,
job,
thanks
dude.
guys.
How do you feel about Kentucky next week?
Oh, I'm glad. It's gonna be fun. Um, I want to hang out in the back and just have a clean race. I'm not gonna be pushing and just let the race happen and see where I'm at the end. But I'm going to try to save incidents and try to stay out of the mess next week. So that'll be my goal.
All right, cool, man. You got anybody you want to thank or shout out here?
No, I mean we got six of our well, we got six teams. I mean, two teams, and we got six drivers out there tonight. Um, and it's been they all love it. This is a great league, and we can't wait for the season to start and get ready for Kentucky. So, but that's
All
it.
right. Nice, man. Well, have a good night, and we'll look forward to next week at Kentucky, man.
All right, thanks. Bye.
See you, brother. All right, P2. We'll get Reno Connor. Reno Connor, you're up in the broadcast booth with Sean Wilder and Brandon Dayhoff. Good race tonight. I mean, you were up front most of the race. You got that sweet looking Christmas paint job on there. And how'd your race go?
Man, it went awesome. Me and Kel and the team were pumped. We had a pretty solid strategy going in, and we were able to hit all our stops and do it smoothly and kind of just work together the entire race. Me and Kel stayed pretty tight together and communicated throughout the race because we, had most of the speed and we were already starting up front. So we just kind of cooperated throughout the race to hit our spots and make sure we keep that momentum going forward.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. Your whole team was up there towards the end. I mean, it was almost a sweep of the top four spots there. Um, I know Bolka was up there mixing around a little bit earlier in the race, but Edwards was up in the front sometimes and then fell back and back up front. You and Kale seemed to be up front most of the time. So obviously your whole team, really good points day for all of you guys, and a really good start to the season. And how's that team dynamic going? I know some of you guys are
Oh,
kind of
great!
new
It's
to
like
each other.
it's like it's Christmas already, man.
Nice. In the holiday spirit.
Yeah, yeah. I
All
had to
right.
play some left tackle there at the end. So that was a little sketchy, but it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of freight trained Gregory there, but he kind of fought back a little bit, and then they had the thing behind him um, with the whole shebang. I mean, it was a pretty big pile up. You go back and look at it. It's
Yeah.
a mess of cars that were in a pile. A couple of them upside down and flying through the air and everything. You guys survived through that, and great finish by you and your whole team, though.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, great to see Full Tail Racing. I know you guys all struggled as a team last season, and looks like you're all getting the chemistry down. And I'm looking forward to seeing your team perform well this season. Little errors going on, but I saw Boca pull a KNW, but get those rough edges smoothed out, and I'll imagine all four of you do well this season.
Thanks, day off. I appreciate it, man.
Cool, man. How you feel about Kentucky next week?
It's a little bit different than this track here, but
A little
there's
bit.
gonna be a little bit more strategy involved. Some different lines we gotta look into, but we're pretty excited. I think we got a good repertoire going with our team right now, and we're pretty excited going forward with the season.
Cool, man. That's good to hear. Anybody you want to shout out or thank right now?
I mean, obviously the whole FTR team, really appreciate those guys for locking in this week and getting the communication down. But also want to shout out my wife, Layla, that lets me race every week and doesn't really complain or anything about that, which I really appreciate. But yeah, that's it. My team and my wife.
Nice, man. We'll see you next week at Kentucky, and good luck to Full Tilt Racing next week, and have a good night.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. I could. Wait 1 second. All right, KLD's up in the broadcast booth with Sean Wilder and Brandon Dayhoff, driver of the 35, that all familiar lime green with the black lid on top of it, 35 machine. Got it done in P1 tonight. You were riding up front pretty much all night. You and Reno were pretty dominant. You guys were up there a lot of the race. How do you feel about getting that win out of the way right off the get go here?
Man, it's a huge weight lifted off the shoulders of winning. Uh, I mean, I had a little bit of bad luck at the beginning of the race, and got things to turn around, and I was making my way back up to the front. And then a little bit of bad luck struck again, but didn't damage the car too bad. And then just pit strategy at the end. Uh, we pit with 12 to go, and got that caution at 7 to go, and just was able to hold on to the lead.
Nice,
It
man.
finally worked out for us.
Yeah, you guys had your whole team up there. You guys were doing a really good job the whole race, um, and having good success throughout the whole race. It wasn't just a kind of fluke thing at the end. You guys did a really good job throughout the whole race and a kind of complete race and put it all together at the end. You guys had a shot at sweeping the top 4 spots. So obviously your team dynamic is working great. We just talked to Reno about that, and that's great to see, especially first race of the season. That's got to be encouraging for the whole rest of the season for you guys to start off this well. And yeah, congrats. And how you feel about Kentucky? You like that track or?
I mean, honestly, I haven't really turned too many laps at Kentucky. But I mean, uh, looks like that's what I'm gonna be doing the next week or so because just my competitiveness gets the best of me. Where now I'm first in the standings, I'm like, yeah, I gotta kind of bring it to the table now. But I feel comfortable going into the rest of the season. Um, Reno is doing an awesome job right now, and we're getting Edwards. Trying to get him better each week, and Bolka trying to get him, going. We had a kind of a strategy for this race, and it played out in our hands there at the end on what we wanted to do. And trying to flip track position for Edwards and Bolka, and it just worked out in our favor. On how the caution fell, and running a 4-man pack coming out of the pits.
Yeah,
We're trying 4-man pack coming out of the pits and just run with it and stay together.
yeah, great job.
You did a great
Dayhoff
job
got something?
today.
Oh, sorry, Dayhoff. Go ahead.
Not yet. Yeah, it was like you said, it's like you've been always up front. You even showed it a few times last season. You've been so close so many times, and you finally get your first win. How does it feel?
It feels great. And that was one thing that I kind of upset me about last season, that I had only one top five, and that was at Martinsville. I finished fourth, and I would have great races, just could not finish. Just get caught up in somebody else's mess, or you know, just basically step on my own foot, and you know, a lot of times it was pit strategy that hurt me last season, and just because I mainly raced dirt my whole life, and actually racing asphalt now, it's like you got to have a strategy at this,
Yeah.
because
Too many
I
Yeah.
learned
pit
the
stops
first
and
half
dirt.
of the season. Yeah, like in real life here, I mean, I race SCDRA front wheel drive,
Oh, cool.
in the southeast here, and you know, a couple weekends from now, I'm racing at the Talladega Short Track for the Ice Bowl tune-up race, and then we got the Ice Bowl first weekend of January. So I'm looking forward to that. $2,005 to win.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
like we race for $5,000 usually. We got a $20,000 to win race in July, I think it is. Um, so actually, it's two 20,000 to win races that's going to go on that weekend. It's like they're calling it the 10 or the twin 20K to win.
Hmm.
So 200 entries, split the field, 100, 100. That's who you race against, and they're going to do the alphabet soup feature to the A main.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Do y'all
Cool,
keep
man.
up with their dirt? Or, y'all keep up with dirt any?
Oh yeah,
I'm in California. There's not a whole lot of tracks around here, but Placerville's not too far from me, and Merced Raceway and Stockton Dirt Track. So yeah, when I get an opportunity, I'll go watch a
Did you
race or
did
two.
y'all keep up with the dome?
A little
I've
bit.
watched a few clips this year. I didn't watch it this year. I watched it last year, but it
Mhm.
seemed like they had a record attendance.
Yeah, I mean that's got to just be insane driving one of those super late models on that small of a track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's such a
Golly.
small track for those big cars.
All right, man.
we, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, just gonna say good job, and if you want to shout out anybody, you want to thank anybody, this is your time to have the floor.
All right, thank you, man. First of all, I'd like to thank Reno bringing me involved and bringing me on in full tilt racing here. Edwards and Bulka, I couldn't have got this win without them three pushing me to the win. Shout out to Funkaway, one of my sponsors. It's a great product. Also thank my mom. Wish I could thank my dad. He passed away about a year ago, December 7th, a year ago. And so it was a hard weekend for me, but, got through it. And now just get ready for tomorrow night, race another ARCA series and at Pocono and, just turn some laps and have some fun.
All right, nice, brother. Good talking to you, and look forward to seeing you and your whole crew there, and see if you guys can back it up there at Kentucky. Completely different track, but it sounds like you guys are headed in the right direction, and definitely a great start to the season. So good job.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And this is also a great series to race in. It really is. I've joined a couple of different series in this past year, and this has been by far one of the best series I've been in. Like organization wise, I mean, it's been great, and I've had fun racing with y'all guys.
Well, that's good to hear, and to tell you the truth, we couldn't do it with drivers like yourself and your team showing up every week to race. So we appreciate you guys as well, and thank you for the compliments there to the whole league and admin team. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. But look forward to next week and getting back at it. And talk to y'all next week, hopefully in Victory Lane.
All right, brother. We'll see you then. Have a good night, man.
All right. You too. Bye.
All right, that was KLD's driver of the 35 car, and we will run through our. Give me 1 second. Our official results here. We'll see if we can bring that up in 1 second. And no, it's not cooperating. I think I know why now. Nope, still not cooperating. Oh, wait. Oh, we got it now. There we go. So we got KLD's finished P1, Reno Connor in second, Gregory Vadnais in third, Aaron Creighton fourth, James Tate. I'm going to say it like that. James, get back to me on that spelling there, on that pronunciation. Drew Holleran in sixth, Brent McKee in seventh, Quinn McLean in eighth, Blake Sharrow in ninth, Mike Hardy in 10th, Colton Lanford in 11th, Sean McLean in 12th, and I lost my spot. Corey Moore in 13th, Russ Martin Jr. in 14th, James Edwards Jr. in 15th, Thad Miller 16th, Xander Henry in 17th, David Woods in 18th, Justin Lanier in 19th, Mike Burns in 20th, and I'm just going to display the rest of them through the end of the field there. Great night of racing, great exciting finish to the race. Next week we'll be at Kentucky. We have our Xfinity series live on our YouTube channel tomorrow night, and that race will be at Las Vegas Speedway. And then Sunday we have our truck race, and that will be at IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park. And then Monday night, the big boys, the Next Gen Cup, they will be at Rockingham. Any final thoughts there, Dayhoff?
Oh, it was a good race. I mean, a lot of cautions, but it's the first race. These guys are still getting used to each other, being around each other. I mean, probably like I believe half this field is probably new. I mean, once they get a few laps around each other and learn how they race, I imagine they'll definitely race a lot cleaner and they can predict each other's moves more often.
Yeah, I completely agree. Um, and it's just the nature of Daytona. There's gonna be when there's a wreck, it usually collects a lot of cars and it creates a lot of damage usually because the high speeds and the walls there. But all right, man, we're looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night if you want to watch that Xfinity race. If not, we will see you next week with the ARCA series at Kentucky Speedway. And good night.